2022 was a great year for mobile gaming, but there are some games that really messed up. Hey folks, today on Joker's Den, 5 mobile games that sucked in 2022. And guys, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting with number 5, Mortal Kombat Onslaught. It's a new game from Warner Bros. International. You know Mortal Kombat? Yeah, the baddest fighting game with insane level fatality. It's a really famous game on PC or consoles, and there are also a mobile version of it which kinda cool and try to give the best. But in this new game, they tried to convert the franchise into a strategy game, which is a good thing if you want to try something new, but they really messed up. In this game, you will get all the classic blood and gore experience, but you will also discover something new. Since this installment of the saga includes team-based strategy RPG mechanics, but honestly, it's not a typical or turn-based RPG. It's an idle role-playing game, meaning that you can only observe your characters as they play independently. And the combat moves really slow, but it is more of an idle game than an action game, and this is sucks. Now on number 4, Project Winter Mobile. It's an action and adventure game inspired by hits like Among Us that takes you to a wasteland plunges in the freezing cold of winter. The game has really great graphics, but there is something that is really messed up. It's the server. I mentioned this game many times cause when it was released, it was great. But now if you want to play it, you can't. You simply can't enter the game. Why? Cause there are no active players. All the rooms are empty, and if you create one by yourself, no one is there. So I tried so many times, but no, I couldn't enter a match. So every time I installed it, try to play, then uninstall and go on. And on the third number of the list, Nike, Goddess of Victory. It's an action-packed RPG where you control a group of warriors whose mission is to travel around a vast universe defeating evil. Nike is a very famous franchise in Japan and China, that's why it gets good reviews and many players. I covered the news in my previous gaming news video. Oh, if you still don't know, let me tell you, I started weekly mobile gaming news on every Monday, so keep your eyes on. Anyway, talking about Nike, in my opinion there are tons of games like this, but what makes the game different is that it has sexy anime girls with hot dresses. I think it's just an attention seeker and the game has nothing special to offer. No good content, no promising story, just sit tight and shoot your enemy. It's like games from 2012 but unfortunately came in 2022. I know there are tons of fans of this game, so don't be offended. These are my own opinions, so I can be wrong. You can share your own opinion in the comment section, by the way. And on number 2, Rules of Survival 2.0. Remember the first installment, which was a rip-off game of PUBG, and that time we didn't get the mobile version of it. So it was a cool game that time, but after PUBG Mobile came, also there is Free Fire in the genre. Rules of Survival couldn't survive. Anyway, almost 5 years later, NetEase bring back their franchise with next-gen update 2.0. But almost everything with the game is a disappointment. I spent many times like one eternity trying to find a match but got nothing. For me, the UI is decent but the gameplay sucks. FPS drops every time, even in low setting, and the controls are not responsive. And it's not even a battle royale. I was hyped when I saw Rules of Survival is back from nowhere, but the game is buggy and the content doesn't make any sense. Actually, Net is now a totally disappointment. They just make good looking games, but there is always no originality. Always they try to copy another game concept and just drop it in the trash. Finally, on the top of the list, Noah's Heart. Don't take me wrong, at first glance, it looks outstanding. So you download it and then you realize you are not enjoying it that much. Everyone was so waiting for the game and then it comes with crazy bugs, server logging issues, blah blah. I saw some gamers complaining that after recent update they saw it saying for some buggy issues they can't log in. So when they tried to fix that, they just lost their game data. That is really painful. And you can feel that the game is like a combination of Dragon Raja and Black Desert Mobile. And for me, the story feels rushed and hard to follow, and the voice acting really sucks and cut off before it can finish. So overall, the game has so many issues that need to be fixed. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. You can also watch top games of 2022. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe with all notifications on. We'll catch up in the next one. Till then, happy gaming!